Good morning, Ida here. Today I thought I'd make a VR to, I think her name is Becca, I'm not sure, over at Guidwife. I'll leave a link below, since I'm not sure what her name is. And I was going to talk about my magical life. She mentioned she would appreciate if people would do VRs, so I thought, why not? It's an interesting subject. And I do some different things magically, like in my everyday life. I'm pretty heavy on cleansing, mostly because of my job. I'm not sure I mentioned, I work as a nurse on an emergency department, and it's a great job in a lot of ways. I really like it there, but like energetically, it can be a bit icky sometimes. First of all, there's a lot of stress, and also I'm surrounded by a lot of people in distress, like people that are sick, people that are in a lot of pain, people that are scared, people that are sad, people that are dying, and people that have just very, very recently died. Like, I'm there while they pass away, and then I have to take care of them afterwards. And that can, of course, be people that passed away very suddenly and very unexpectedly, and under very sort of tumultuous circumstances. And so all these things are things that I, of course, don't want to be carrying around for too long, and I don't want them accumulating in my home. So I do a lot of things with regards to that. Like, I do cleansings on myself every day. I thought I'd actually make a video about cleansings. I won't go too much into it right now. But also in my home, I do sorry. Sorry. Just woke up. Anyway, I do, and I tend to do these sort of house cleansings when I clean. Anyway, so like when I wash the floors, I put a magical floor wash in there. It's a bit like Florida water, but I've adjusted the recipe and how I make it to better suit my needs. I also use smoke for cleansing and for protection. Normally I would use sage or juniper, both because they are very good for cleansing and protection, and very easily accessible for me. I have sage here on my balcony. Juniper grows everywhere around here, so I can just go out and collect. What else? I make a powder that is to absorb any kind of energy that I don't want around my house, and also for imbuing the space with whatever energy I do want, like happiness and a feeling of harmony. So I have a small bowl of that in every room. What else? Yeah, I have a protection charm by the door that I sort of renew every now and then. I have a wind chime here on the balcony. I don't think you can see it, but it's there to keep bad things away and attract good things. So that's that. What else? Yeah, I grow some witchy plants here on the balcony. I really like working with plants, and I like growing things, so I do that, and it's also very convenient because then I have them at hand when I need them for my spells. So I have I have sage, I have bay leaf, oregano, thyme, valerian, geranium, some other things. I'm not going to go through the whole thing because that's not really what this video is about. But I grow some witchy things that I use. And they get watered with moon water about every month. I like to do moon water and give it to my plants. They really enjoy that. And then I spend a lot of time in nature, like in communion with nature and with the things in nature. I use a tarot. I started using tarot only about a year ago, so I'm still very much a learner. I think maybe I'll do a video on that sometime. I use crystals, as you can see in a previous video. Yeah, and I use like dancing a lot. I sort of dance with intent, or as a communion with some of my guides and helpers. I do my artwork pretty much the same way. Like I do that with intent for magic, so it has some magical power in it. One thing that I would sort of like to do, that I sort of like have the ambition to do, but that I tend to forget, is to do more magic with my cooking. Because just as it's very convenient to use when you clean the house anyway, to do some magic on that at the same time. It's very convenient to just put some magic in your cooking, because you have to cook anyway. Sorry. But I have a tendency to forget that. I'm not much of a cook. I'm usually, when I start cooking, I'm usually too hungry already to really, put much effort into it at all. It just usually ends up just being putting stuff together that will do the job in terms of nutrition, and that's it. But yeah, it would be nice to put some magical intent into the cooking too, because a lot of the ingredients you use, especially a lot of the spices, they have a lot of magical uses and a lot of magical powers. So it would make a lot of sense to do magical cooking. Yeah, I should do that, I guess. But anyway, I think those are the things that I use most magic in sort of my day-to-day life. Yeah. So if you like this, please subscribe. Let me know if there's something you want me to make a video on. Thank you for watching.